Good afternoon. This is Keith Brown in Moultrie, Georgia with some cash commodity commentary for Friday. It's about 3:30 Eastern Time. Market, of course, had those huge reports today. The January supply demand report along with the quarterly grain stocks number. We're not going to bore you with all the numbers, but suffice to say USDA did cut the quarterly grain stocks down to almost 200 million bushels. That certainly rallied old crop corn. We were up about 20 cents at one time, 25 cents. And it finished about 10 higher. New crop corn was down a nickel. A little disappointing on that new crop corn because I think that once this number's out of the way, next week we'll have a better psychology about corn in general, and we did finish above $6. Soybeans today took the brunt. They did raise the U.S. bean crop. They raised South American crop. I think the Brazilian bean crop, they were looking for 81 million metric tons. It came out at 82.5. And so the beans actually were down about 25 cents, almost 30 cents. Old crop beans did come back to finish about 7 to 8 lower, while November beans went out down about 15 cents, almost 16 cents. So wheat had some pretty bullish categories out. They nicked out wheat in every category. And one time wheat was up about 20 cents, although a lot of profit taken. We did finish wheat 6 to 10 higher. Suffice to say, again, now that we have the number out of the way, we can focus on other fundamentals, which would be the impending South American harvest, our own planting, and then the weather conditions as it stands. And of course, the western corn belt, to say the least, still remains very, very dry. So all that to say is we're notorious for making a low in the grain market, generally speaking, in the month of January, February, more often in February. Of course, that's a reflection of the South American seasonal. So we'll see if all that does indeed come to bear. For cotton today, they did cut the U.S. crop. They did raise U.S. Exports. So the U.S. Ending stocks went down. But they did raise China a million bales and did some other fuzzy math, so to speak. And ending stocks for the world did indeed go up 2 million bales, stand at 81.7 million bales. That should have crushed the market, but it really didn't. But March cotton finished up 40. The December cotton went out down 5 points, 79.05, still above 79. But then we've closed around 79.010 last week, so not much of a net change. So going forward, I just think that we've got a basic reason here to see the grain markets in particular try to begin to build something, and cotton too may try to get up. If you think about the cotton market, it's as we talked about in our cotton letter today, it's really been hammered hard. We had harvest, we had the fiscal cliff, we had the strengthening dollar, and we had the Chinese consumption policy, and yet here we are still above 79 in the new crop and still above close to 76 in the old crop. So we'll see how all that does indeed pan out. Have any questions or comments, of course, give us a call, 1-800-910-1910. Thanks for listening.